are on the back end of a back-to-back back in Milwaukee. One of the more challenging weeks of the season continues here tonight. The Bucks and home sweet home.
Bud loves, as we know, Brook Lopez, other bigs that Robin Lopez, who actually outshot Brook the year that they were here together in terms of three-point percentage. Pat Connaughton, the way he has come alive, he actually led the NBA in three-point shooting a couple of years ago as a Milwaukee Buck. This is the place to be if you can put it up from long range.
Yeah, well, almost 40% of their points this year are relying on the three-point shot. Right as the shot clock was expiring, and off the bench, Kevin Love, he had a big game in the last time he played on this court against the Bucks.
Yeah.
You said, no, he's 6'11".
6'11", 7 feet. But I'm mainly impressed with this wingspan.
Yeah, a lot of these runouts, some easy buckets, and 11-0 run here for the Cavs. 64% shooting for the Cavs. A lot of that, some runouts.
I talked about that hammer play with Darvin Ham, but he corrected me. He made the pass. He didn't set the screen. That hammer was the actual cross-court pass along the baseline.
Although Darvin Ham could set some mean screens.
Well, that's what I just assumed.
Pat Connaughton, the triple try. 1 for 2 here for Pat. Jordan Moore will give it another shot. Give the call, the block, and the foul by Thanasis.
Goaltending. Great give and
right.
Great give and go basketball. Cedi Osman, give it up. Hard cut. Kevin Love, one of the best passing big men.
Smart with 6 on the shot clock. That's a three-point attempt. And Cedi got it ripped away by Kevin Love. Osman with the triple try. Wow. Talk about a pounce.
Yeah, 40% three-point shooter. You saw the soft touch on that release, which
could be a sign.
Leads me to believe that he's not expecting to be called upon.
So the 8 players, what we're saying is the 8 players that you've seen for the Bucks are probably going to be the 8 players that you see the rest of the night.
And now the coach says, Drew, lace him up. Garland is he's just played superbly. 19.7 assists a game. Each area on the floor, he's excelled in terms of the shooting percentage, all different levels. Guy that big, coming that hard, being able to soften it up off the backboard. Good to see. He wasn't even close on a couple of those similar types of moves earlier in this game.
Garland is a perfect 6 for 6. That time he feeds Osman, who's also having a pretty good night. 12 points off the bench.
Take him out with that left shoulder. Create some separation, create some space for yourself. And understanding that momentum, you need to score in that possession. George does.
Nice little run here for the Bucks, and in the corner, Osman tries to quiet the crowd here at 5-4. Game the first this season. But to George Hill, his time in San Antonio and playing for the Spurs, he appreciated. He was around the military a little bit more in that area, and I think he just saw firsthand the value that they can provide and the sacrifices that they made.
Yeah. He's always involved in giving back to his community in Indianapolis, Indiana, where he grew up. San Antonio, as you mentioned.
Lansing Sexton.
He and Brent Forbes, right? Brent Forbes.
Yeah, they played on the same high school team. They played for Carlton Valentine, his father. I actually covered him in high school. I feel like I covered a lot of people in high school around the league. Al Horford, covered him in high school. 22-point advantage, largest lead of the game.
Recognizing the dangerous threat in transition, you see Pat Connaughton tell Thanasis to pick up Kevin Love, and he gives him way too much of a cushion here. Kevin Love, at least over the last 6 games, he's shooting 52% from the three-point line. You mentioned it, he had 5 threes against the Bucks here December 6th. You know what he can do. The Nats has got to do a better job of just deeply I can get into it.
Turn around there for Javonte Smart, can't get the drop. Again, 8 players playing here for the Bucks, 9 out. Health and safety protocol issues and injury issues.
Terrific size, but they're switching everything, so basically no way to kind of drive, draw, and kick to get some easier shots from the outside for the Bucks right now.
Inside to Allen. Good ball movement this time by the Cavs. Osman for 3.
It's one of the signs, one of the phrases that Coach Bickerstaff has in the locker room is one more, making one more pass. You saw a beautiful example of that from Kevin Love. Togetherness, teamwork, all those good things, but one more.
Wow, outlet pass. Look out.
See, now I think I told you, Kevin Love's middle name is Wes. Kevin Wesley Love, after
Yes,
Wes Unseld. And Kevin Love studied film of Wesley Unseld growing up, making outlet passes like this. And one thing Wesley Unseld used to do at camps, and I've seen him do it, is toss the ball off the backboard.
Back, and then Kyrie immediately going into the health and safety protocols. Coming back for the road games, I should say. Osman for 3.
And the weird just gets weirder.
Jordan Nwora put up 8 points. Kevin Love 7 points. The Cavs shot 50% though. To Garland, who has a 20-point game. Valentine, Osman, and it's a shot clock violation. Devontae Smart. We got a loose ball foul. A quick word from Chevy. He's got 23 here tonight. You asked for him to get 34. He's got 28.
Well, I mean, you know, plenty of time left. I see Pat Connaughton coming off the bench. Just a question of how long Coach Bud likes to leave him on the floor. He's played 36 minutes.
He rips down the rebound.
It's like, you give me the minutes, I will produce on a consistent basis.
Wade again, likes that corner.
Marking him, so with the Cavaliers now, he's like a small forward. And when you look at Mobley, when he's available at 7 feet, and 6'11" Jared Allen, now he didn't have the same type of rebounding responsibilities and interior responsibilities.